Hi, my babies. Hi, and welcome back to another spiritual message. Y'all, it just hit. So I don't know where we're going. They just told me just start recording. So this is where we at. Okay. They literally dropped the whole vision in my head when I was having a conversation. But you know how sometimes you could have a conversation, but you be doing something else at the same time. And I know I shouldn't do that when I'm having a conversation with God. I know. But I was actually watching this beautiful lady I came across on YouTube. She's very inspirational. And it was like at the beginning of her video, and it's like me and God just started having a conversation. And it was like, I will make your enemies your footstool. I was like, well, what did y'all really mean by that? Because I told y'all I had a saying. God said they would make my enemies my footstool, and a lot of y'all got my footprint on y'all face. But I was saying that when I was 18, 19 years old, okay? But I'm like, yeah, what do y'all really mean by that? Like, I understand what you mean, but sometimes this is what my grandma mean when she said I was a wild child. I want to understand why you mean what you mean. I want the deeper meaning of why you mean what you mean. And I was like, what did y'all really, really mean by that? And I lied to you not. They dropped a vision in my head, and I literally saw, not mine, but y'all's. It's like enemies was just laying that. They was literally standing in a line. They were literally standing in a line. Like somebody, enemies was literally lined up in a line, y'all. And it was a long line of people. And they literally started laying, not necessarily laying down, but it's like they got on all fours. Like the first few people, they laid down completely on their stomach. But then the other ones, it's like they just got down on all fours. And I literally saw someone literally stepping on these people's backs. But the further and further they went, it's like they were going up though. Even though they were still stepping on people's backs, it's like God literally turned your enemies into stairs. That's what they showed me. Like your enemies literally got turned into stairs. That's what they meant by a stepping stone. Meaning that adversity is there to elevate you. Don't stay stuck on one step, boo. Keep going regardless. Transmute the energy is what that means. Just like when they say when people throw bricks at you, build something with it. That's what transmute the energy is. We are at the beginning of the quote unquote new year. We are at the end of some retrogrades, and their Mars retrograde is still kicking up. Got another retrograde about to go back direct. Right now, baby, stay focused. If you're being forced with adversity, that's just to grow you. Don't get upset about it, okay? It just means, like my homegirl say, God think a lot of you. With her crazy self. She said, they say God favor have a hard time. I wish God wouldn't think so much of me then. I said, girl, hush up. Okay? But that just means God thinks a lot of you. So take it as a moment to elevate. Take it as a moment to ascend and not to descend. And I know it's hard controlling the POA, working on the inner child. Remember, the inner child is from the time you started forming in your mama's stomach until the day that you turn 26. Work on it, y'all. Stay focused right now, because any challenge that comes your way, once again, it's an opportunity for you to grow, for you to elevate, and for you to ascend. And this is what I mean when I say you are the God of your life. You control it, you create it, but you also got the power to destroy it, because the power is in your choices. That's why they gave us the power of free will. In the Bible, it says that God distinguishes people on different levels, meaning everybody is not the same. You have the choice to become better, though. Now they showing me Saul and Paul. I do believe in the Bible. Saul, when he was Saul, I ain't read that story yet, okay? But I do believe in the Bible, when that man was Saul, he was evil, and then God gave him grace, and that's when he turned to Paul. Oh, good God. That's why they kept showing me the flying. Good God! That's why they kept showing me the flying monkeys from the Wiz. I'm like, why y'all keep showing me flying monkeys for? And then it was the lady I came across, and I told y'all about her, that has a book on Amazon about like healing from like an abusive relationship with a narcissist. And she had shared the term about flying monkeys, how someone who basically treats you wrong or abused you or neglected you or When y'all was connected, it ain't got to be romantic, but that's what they were mentioning, romantic, but it could be friendships as well, business partners. And that person does you wrong, but then they go around to other people making it seem like they were the victim and you were the problem. And then them people start coming at you. They're called flying monkeys, y'all. That's what they're called, because it's like they under that person's spell. Remember, the power of the tongue. Hello, spelling words. You speak spells, quote unquote, out your mouth. Did Jesus not curse the fig tree, the fig bush, whatever it was dead. Okay? Once he said what he said, it was dead. Okay? That's why they kept showing me the flying monkey. Y'all, sometimes it will happen like that. And like when you in tune with your spiritual body, it will happen like that. Like they'll keep showing you something, or you keep hearing something, or you might be like out in public or just out and about or watching TV or something, and the word will keep popping up and you're like, why does word keep popping up for? And later on they'll piece it together, and they kept showing me flying monkeys all December. I'm like, why is they showing me flying? And they just kept showing that part of the Wiz when the flying monkeys were unzipping their suit. And then they turn into these beautiful people in some, oh my gosh, yellow bathing suits. And y'all know yellow is my favorite color. But yeah, good God. But yellow is the color connected to the solar plexus. When Evelyn, they did not unzip them. Good God. They did not unzip them suits until Evelyn died. And in the Wiz, she got flushed down the toilet. She melted. We spoke about water. We spoke about the passion of the Christ. We spoke about how when they cut Yeshua open, pure water came out. Just like when Nipsey Hussle mama went to go view that man's body, who by the way died at 33. Let that shit click in. She said that man did not stink. He looked like he was at peace and he smelled sweet. That meant he fulfilled his mission. He was elevated. He probably not coming back to earth. For a person body that has passed away to smell sweet, you not coming back. You have fulfilled your mission. God is pleased. That was a walk-in prophet. Y'all done got caught up, okay? Because good God, man. I'm like, where's we going with this, Lord? But Evelyn, what was her kryptonite? What was she allergic to? To water. Evelyn was wickedness. For her to be allergic to water, you got to, just like I tell y'all, the only people that do not like sage are demons. Now, whether that person know they got a demon on them or not, that is their business, okay? But that is the only people I have ever seen that do not like sage, do not like the smell of sage. They be coughing like crazy when you burn it. For Evelyn to be allergic to water, she's pure evil. And for that water to hit her and for her to melt, that's what God mean when they say, I will make your enemies your footstool. When that lady, first off in the Wiz, because I like the Wiz. You like the Wizard of Oz. That's what's up. But, we Wiz people over here. Okay, shout out to Mr. Quincy Jones. Rest in peace, sir. But in the Wiz, Evelyn sat on a toilet. What do you do with a toilet? Exactly. It's for extreme waste. It's for things that are toxins to you. For you to rid yourself of it. And she melted when that water hit her. And once she melted, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it, that's when the flying monkeys were able to unzip their suits. I told y'all last month the spell is broken, the curse is broken. That's when they couldn't do it until she was gone, though. Do you understand, baby? Don't get caught up in the matrix, boo. Don't get caught up in the social media spell, in the government spell, in the worldly spell. Don't get caught up. Don't let fear stop you, because Dorothy was scared as a bitch. But when you want to fuck with Toto, Dorothy wrote the fuck out. That inner God woke up in her real quick. She ain't know she was a warrior. My goodness gracious, because the environment she was in, baby. But when them flying monkeys unzipped them suits, they had on yellow bathing suits, which are connected to the solar plexus, which is connected to your inner power, connected to your inner God. That is where all energy starts in the body, is in the solar plexus. That is where your confidence is as well. My goodness gracious. The spell has been broken. The curse has been broken. Your enemies are literally laying down and are becoming your footstool. When I say good gracious bodacious, my goodness gracious. Whoo! Lord. Whoo, thank you, Lord. My goodness gracious. That is a word, baby. I'm like, where else we going? Okay? I'll never know. I just get in the passenger seat and let them drive. Okay? I'll be a passenger seat driver. I'm like, wait, I don't want to go down this street. They're like, we're going. And that's another message. Stop resisting. Be the sailboat and allow the higher ups to guide you right now, baby. You just continue to do the inner work. You continue to work on your radiance from the inside out. You continue to be that beautiful, unique being that them higher ups made you to be. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what it's looking like. No matter how you feeling. It don't matter what your environment try to do. Lock into that inner God. Like our fellow amazing Virgo Cat Williams says, you know. Stay in tune with that star player, baby. Shout out to Cat Williams. Yes, we appreciate you, King. We appreciate you, King. Stay in tune with that inner star player. Like I told you, God made 1 billion trillion stars and gave each and every one of them a name. What makes you think that you're not just as special to the higher ups too? Now think about that. They're going to make a line of people lay down, okay? Regardless of what Dorothy was facing, God gave her that strength. God gave her that power. That's what I said. Whoo, good God. That's what I said in that spiritual message. That you got your wings. And basically saying that scripture that I read in that video. No matter how weak you may get, God can still give you strength. Infinity strength. They show me the infinity symbol. That is a supplier that don't ever run out. That's the big dog, big stepper for real. That's a supplier that don't ever run out. Just like I told y'all, when they finish the Bible, when they finish the Quran, when they finish the Torah, when they finish the Further Nuggets, when they finish the Ethiopian Bible, when they finish whatever holy other book is out there, God didn't stop talking. God didn't stop working. So what make you think they stopped working on you? I said, think about it. Elevate and ascend, baby. Let that shit go. Love you, babies. Catch these blessings. Mwah.